Hey everybody, it's a beautiful Friday, June the 10th. It's National Herbs and Spices Day, and it's time for the Wise Guys and Girl, sponsored by Kmart. Kurt Warehouse was thinking of auditioning for that play called The Spices. He's hoping to get the cinnamon role. Hey, we don't have extra time today, so let's hurry on with Sir and the weather.
A fantastic Friday indeed. The calm before the storm, as it were. Currently 19 degrees, working our way up to a high of 22 under sunny skies. But again, get out those umbrellas because we're looking like it's going to be rain all weekend long.
Yeah.
Apologies, but it's good for the plants. And on National Herbs and Spices Day, we shout out to fish. And you know why tropical fish live in salt water? Because the pepper would make them sneeze.
Well, National Herbs and Spices Day celebrates the world of diversity when it comes to these often teensy flavoring agents, which nevertheless pack a big punch. After all, what would food even be if it weren't for the herbs and spices that make every dish unique? And not only are herbs and spices of utmost importance in the kitchen, many of them have strong medicinal value too. It's been a really busy time lately, and I told my wife, love saying that, I told her that I'm going to arrange the herbs in alphabetical order from now on. And she said, where are you going to find the time? I said, easy, it's right next to the sage. Also, lately I keep waking up with dreams of Indian dishes, with complex spices of herbs, usually, turmeric and cumin and coriander, ginger, or fresh dried chilies. It's a recurring nightmare that I'm having. Let's listen in on Tunes with Tamik. What's on the playlist today? Are we going to get back in sync? I'm thinking we might go with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That would have been a good pick.
Or Spice Girls.
I was thinking Spice Girls.
But there was an artist that, as soon as I saw that it was National
Spice Day, yeah.
I thought about him immediately, and Venturo kind of agreed. It's a Jamaican artist, reggae artist by the name of Richie Spice, and we agreed that he probably is one of the most underrated artists in reggae music. Like, his music, I was this morning, I said, let me just go through the Richie Spice playlist, and every song every song was not only amazing, but the lyrics. So I'm going to try to do a little translation for everybody. But before I do that, one of the reasons why it's really important to know about artists, kind of get what they stand for, and also know how you're supporting and who you're supporting when you support them. So I was just looking through Wikipedia for Richie Spice, and it says that he is a supporter of Food for the Poor in Jamaica, and he gives a proportion of the proceeds from his performances to the charity. So that's a person you definitely want to, put their streams up, listen to their music, because he is actually taking from what he earns and giving back. And you know that through his music as well. So honestly, you could pick any song. Venturo and I discussed this morning which song I was going to do, but there was one that we both agreed on, and it's called Got to Make It. And this time I'm going to pull the lyrics from the middle of the song. So you have to speak it into being. Create your own scene. Light your own light. Fight your own fight. Up in the scene. And when they act so mean, although Satan doesn't lean, the fire will burn you clean. And so basically it speaks for itself. You have to, there's a lot of things that kind of impact you, right, from the outside. But if you kind of stay grounded, you speak things into being, you create the world that you want to live in. You light your own light, you fight your own fight. You'll get through, right? Somebody might want to throw fire on you, but the fire will cleanse you as opposed to burn you. So very poetic lyrics, very powerful lyrics from Richie Spice. So, do you want to share one of your other favorite Richie Spice songs?
And there are so many. I think Earth Run Red is another classic Richie Spice. Yeah, which is phenomenal. great lyricist. And he comes from a family of musicians, so like all his brothers are musicians. So go check him out, guys. Give him a listen. You'll be happy you did.
There we go.
All right, brilliant. And great words that apply really to our adult and environment here. So it's a very poignant choice in that matter, too. And his giving food back or sponsoring the food program is perfect for our neighbor to neighbor initiative that we have here. So tie-ins all over the place. I was thinking maybe you'd go with a Spice Girl today. You know which Spice Girl can carry the most gas? Jerry King.
I can tell that's the picture you're going to show because my mouth is wide open.
It's time for Ventures with Venturo, sponsored by Sears Canada. You know, Venturo, I know it's not Monday, but can I offer some sage advice?
For sure.
Add it to your soup.
He's coming over there to deck you one.
Oh man, listen. At this time of the year, I would be well into my garden. My garden would be up and running. I would have my callaloo going. I would have some tomatoes going. I'd have some spices, some mint going. But this year around, the wind came and took away my fence and delayed my planting. So, for this weekend, hopefully this evening, since Mark gave us such great weather forecasting, I'm going to be doing some planting. And hopefully I'll add some spice. But question for you guys, what's your favorite spice to plant?
Basilico. Basil.
Yeah?
Oh.
Basil? Oh, okay. What about parsley? Well, I thought people would say parsley or cilantro. I think my worst spice is cilantro. Oh, rosemary.
I love thyme.
Rosemary. Oh.
I put thyme in everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Chives are wonderful.
Yeah, I like scallion and thyme. I think most Jamaicans will say scallion and thyme. Those are their favorite spices to use. So, get your garden going. If you don't have any, just go to the corner store, buy some spices, and you can put it in a planter. Get it going so you can have your own. I'm throwing this out to everybody except JD, because JD is planting nothing this summer because he gave away all these tools. That's it from me, guys.
All right, and your herbs will be nice and safe from the rabbits. That beautiful new fence that unfortunately no one else can see, but Wize Guys Girl got a chance to view it. And I'm telling you, if this tech and broadcasting thing doesn't work out for you, you got a career in fence making. Let me tell you.
For sure.
It is Friday. It's time for Friday's joke of the week.
So, Tamika, this story's for you. Early on when Marty and I were dating, she called me and said that she bought too many zucchinis and ended up making these two lovely cheese and zucchini pies. She said I was welcome to come over and take one, and she also had some leftover herbs that I could have. So I went over and she told me that she just finished reading this article about which signs people were attracted to. So, of course, I said, ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your quiche. I'm going to leave it to you to sing
that
it.
on so many levels. I just want your extra time and your...
Yes.
You missed me rapping yesterday, actually.
Oh, you know what, I wasn't there?
I thought you were going to be here.
Man.
You know what's funny?
All the
Always
days.
the days, it's not planned out, but it just happens.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that high note, let's get out of here. Thanks for fans and friends and odds and ends for listening this week. And remember, you can now find us on the YouTube, the Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcast. And if you like our show, subscribe and tell your friends. And if you don't like our show, tell your friends anyway and let them make up their own minds. Have a great Friday and a great weekend, everyone. We are the Wize Guys and Girl, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.